Now, as many of you already know, that NEO produced 135% increase year over year when they reported their April deliveries. We are seeing some number of big financial institutions becoming optimistic once again onto the NEO stock. I mean, we saw Morgan Stanley coming out and give a NEO a $10 price target, making it a very huge opportunity, because when they gave a NEO this overweight, ladies and gents, NEO was still trading below $4, and to know that from $4 to $10 it was 100% increase, it is something that makes me to be really excited. So they see, or the reason why they are now overweight onto the NEO stock is because of, number one, the subsidies that people are getting when they trade in their old cars and get the new energy vehicle cars. They see demand being boosted a lot by those subsidies, which is something that is pretty exciting, because over and above the subsidies, the incentives that the companies are giving to the people that are buying their cars, we've got also government subsidies that, ladies and gents, will just bring more demand into this fast growing EV industry. Now, the second thing that of course they talk about is of course the launching of the NOP Plus, which NEO started launching to all of the NT 2.0 cars right now, end of April, which is something that is pretty exciting. And I mean, NOP Plus, you'll know that it's a driver assisting system which NEO is deploying that enable to assist, of course, drivers when they are driving. Majority of the time, or sometimes you can let the car drive itself while maybe you catch a breather or something like that. But NEO has said that this is not fully autonomous driving as yet, but it is paving the way for NEO to get to fully autonomous driving. This is something that is pretty exciting. Now, the third thing that of course it made Morgan Stanley to become overweight onto the NEO stock, it's of course the Onvo sub brand, which NEO plans to of course hit the ground with in terms of sales around Q4 or end of Q3, Q4 or beginning of Q4, which is something that again is pretty exciting, because Onvo, you will know that investors are really eyeing that project a lot, because as Morgan Stanley is saying, it's either a make or break project. But we hope everything goes well and NEO gets a serious boost from the deliveries from this of course sub brand, namely Onvo, which is something that of course we all look forward to. So they are now pretty optimistic about the deliveries that NEO produce for April, and to get to see once again them reaffirming an overweight and give a price target of $10, though it might be still low, but it is something that shows that once again the big financial institutions are becoming confident onto NEO after the April deliveries. Us, we've been long and strong for quite some time. We've been taking the low trading prices opportunities to scoop more shares to increase our holdings onto the NEO stock, because we've always believed into NEO. I mean, unlike some of the big financial institutions or some of the big guns that throw in the towel, I mean, we've got Bill Guilford that really trimmed their holdings onto NEO after they've been seeing, or after them seeing NEO struggling in terms of sales in Q1. But we've been pushing, we've been hoping, and continue loading the boat whenever we see the low trading price, which is something that will make us to definitely be rewarded at the end of the day. Now, I know this does not call to a massive celebration yet. We are yet to see how NEO will do in terms of deliveries for the last remaining 2 months of Q2, but we just hope for the best, and we hope to see NEO continue growing steadily in terms of deliveries, which is something that is of course pretty exciting. But otherwise, these are good signs showing us what we could see NEO do in terms of sales, or what we could see NEO produce in terms of sales in the upcoming months, which of course it makes us, or it has to make us, to be confident bullish onto the NEO stock. Short price wise, NEO has been doing pretty good, because in the last 5 days NEO stock is up over 25%, which is something that is pretty exciting. I mean, yes, we know that we are not yet into double digit, but we hope to get there very soon, because NEO is a company that is doing well, and its fundamental keeps on growing, which will result in the NEO share price continue of course surging. So yeah, man, it's good to have these big financial institutions coming once again, reaffirming the growth onto NEO and seeing the potential that lies within the NEO stock. Onvo, Litao will be that brand that will either make or break the NEO stock. But the way things are looking, the way this car is already loved before it's launched. I mean, we discussed this I think a couple of days ago, where we saw Litao Onvo L60 on the car hot list in China. It is something that of course makes me to be confident and optimistic about this, of course, sub-brand or neo sub-brand, to say that it will do very well. The CEO has said that they believe that it can do even much better than, of course, Xiaomi, which is something that is pretty exciting, looking at the kind of attraction that Xiaomi received after they launched their SU7. So it means that with the Neo Onvo L60 we could see even a much better in terms of orders, much better in terms of sales, which makes me to look forward to the Onvo's launch that is expected to take place mid-May. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought to just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, I remain bullish, long and strong onto the new stock. I still believe in this stock, and I believe that the share price movement is just the beginning. In the long term, we're going to see, of course, NIO doing really well in terms of the share price because of the kind of sales that they've started once again selling from the NIO's main brand, because of the sales that we are going to see coming from their sub-brand Onvo's L60. Otherwise, before you buy NIO, it is always good that you do your own DD so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best news for Morgan investing journey, and God bless you all.